O'clock where they only got a couple minutes to go outside because they got to do homework. That's it.
My name is Alicia. I'm a junior at Plus, and I'm 15 years old. And I'm against the curfew because at 10 o'clock, I think that's real early because, like, I don't understand why y'all think y'all should give us a curfew when, let's say my mother say, oh, let's should be in the house by 12 or whatever. Y'all tell me to go in the house at 10, so I'm also, like,
I think you have to hold the microphone up. There's people down at the end here that can't hear you.
and y'all say, like, oh, why y'all in the streets? Give us somewhere to go and we will be off the streets. Y'all got boys and girls clubs, farms, that's all for kids that's younger than us. Y'all get mad, had the cops harassing us, give us somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, over there on Salem, it was the Hill Cooperative Building or something. That was for some our ages, right? What happened to it? It's all the floors is all warped up. The basketball courts is destroyed, computers were stolen out of it, and it's boarded up, and it's not being used. It's a space where we could go, but y'all not using it. You know what I'm saying? And like, y'all got us y'all want us to go to Florida to play basketball. They're charging us. You know what I'm saying? And y'all not giving us no job opportunities so we can make the money, so we can pay them, so we can go chill, play basketball, do this and the third. Y'all giving us spaces where we got paying money, but y'all not giving us no jobs to get the money. Y'all want us to stay off the street, give us jobs, do work, give us somewhere to hang out. We'll hang out there. We'll be off the street. We'll be out here. We'll be off of whatever. And y'all putting on the curfew like that incident the other day that happened at 4:30. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not really doing that. But I mean, 10 o'clock, right? Everything got to just start happening earlier. Because even though we got to go in the house earlier, y'all not stopping the people from carrying guns on them, carrying drugs on them. Y'all not stopping it. They're just going to have it out there earlier. So really, when it all comes down to what this curfew doing.
With your name and telephone number so that I can call you and meet with you within the next week. The second thing is, can you please inform my colleague what you actually did over the summer and how you benefited from being a part of that program?
Which is basically something that we came up with. We worked all over the summer. We did city scanning, which we walked around the hill in the blazing heat and pointed out all the abandoned buildings that we usually just walk by, but like this time we walked by and we wrote them down, and like we put them in, like we reported them basically, like, look at this building being there, it's all litter, overgrown, that being done with it. It's just another thing taking up space. We took surveys of kids our age, like, do they feel safe in the hill, like this, that, and the third, and we also recorded like resources we have in the hill. Basically, we just did everything. Only on one spot when they lived this summer, and we had 2 presentations, and that's what we did this summer.
By doing that, did you feel like you were a part of your community and you were actually giving something back to the community?
Yeah, I felt like I was still part of my community, and I did feel like I was giving something back. I was helping y'all, like, I wasn't really helping y'all. I was like, cause I'm somebody around. When I walk around, I walk right by the abandoned building, and I don't like it was in that house or whatever. I just be with my friends chilling or whatever. But when I was working over the summer, it was like, look at this building. Let's write it down, report it, fix it up, because this is where somebody could be living.
Right. So you felt like it was your responsibility to help clean up your community.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a program that should go on throughout the year?
Would
you like to see that program go on throughout the year, where a group of teenagers are walking the community and identifying some of the issues and then helping the board or the management team really work on rectifying those issues?
Yeah, I would like to see it go on year. I would.
Thank you. Again, can you please provide Brett Silverman your name and telephone number?
All right.
Thank you.
Yes. But explain to us about, you got to pay to do what now?
Farmers, they charge you to go there. They charge.
What do you mean?
Like, farmers not free on the paper. You know, you got to charge. As soon as you walk up in the door, you got to pay. Pay.
How much they charge?
I don't know. I don't go there just because I know they charging me. So I just so they really decide. That's what we're waiting for. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta travel to go all the way over there, so that's plus fear. Plus it's fear to just stay off the streets, you know what I'm saying?
The reason why we really actually down with you, you know, I can't speak, I don't know if I can speak my own personal opinion about the curfew, but anyway, just get here and there. But what I would like to say is that, do you have any solutions into what we can do to help you, and especially other teenagers, to really actually be successful in growing up and having a safe life? You know, especially walking up and down the street, because I know that I'm the alderman for Ditchwater Avenue, and I heard that there's a new gang that's out, and I'm trying to figure out where's all this coming from.
So we can be 18, we have to start working. It's like, why push it up? Y'all want us off the street, y'all want to keep us busy, so why y'all trying to push it up? It's the 16 and 15 and 14-year-olds that's out there, but you're not giving us nothing to do. Like I said, the Hill Youth Cooperative building or whatever, y'all closed it down, it's still there, it's still standing or whatever, but what y'all doing with it? Put lettuce up in here. Like, it used to have parties, it used to be like active, and people used to pay for the parties, so I know they was getting money off of it to pay the rent, light, and this, that, and the third. So why is it closed down?
Any other comments? And for coming out and giving your opinion. I just want to ask you just one question. What time do you usually go home in the evening?
I'm kind of in and out of the house. Like, it depends. Like, my friends call me outside and I'm gonna come outside. But sometimes I don't even go outside. It's kind of get cold anyway. But I'm just saying I shouldn't be told by like y'all people when we go to house.
That's not what I asked you. Thank you. Anyways, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Has a program. Now, it's a team program. The time is 6:30 to 9:30. It started actually. And it's Monday through Friday. And what they're gonna have is open gym, game rooms, theater, art, drama, First Friday dances, open mic, computer class, college tours, field trips, and more. And the cost is $20. Several questions. Will you go? Would you go?
Would I hear?
You would go? So we're glad to hear that, because they gave us flyers, and there actually is something out there for you and your friends to do. So I'm glad to hear that. My question is though, did you know about this?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Go across and do you want me to repeat myself? My name is. It is a good idea for weekends for you to have a curfew, because as the other people said, there's not enough youth programs, there's not enough things to do, and we just think that in weekends we should have the privilege to go to the movies or to go to a party or whatever. And I just think that if right now we're like talking about this, that it will be proposed and not just for us to be here and just talk about it, but then again, you guys won't take this as an advantage to make the decision you have to make. Now, I think that the curfew should be done because we have brothers, we have sisters, and they look up to us. And if I'm, example, 11:30, 12 at midnight in the streets in a school day, when they grow up, they're gonna want to do the same thing. And why set that example? The people that are getting killed is the people that are innocent. People that have just walking around up and down with a friend and somebody confuses you and you just get shot for no reason. So yes, it probably will bring a conflict in an earlier way, like to say 4:30, 5:30, but the violence is most happening in late at night. So if you put the curfew till 10, they won't have enough time to do whatever they want to do. I suggest youth programs, and us teenagers, I think we're responsibly and mature enough to support whatever we have to do. Dances, basketball, volleyball, whatever. Whatever it's to the population, whatever they want. And to have whatever it's possible to open whatever, a house, I don't know, whatever. It's just the type that, as Alicia said, we've been waiting to be 16 to work. But right now, I'm looking for a job. And it's not easy, but it's not impossible. You have to commit to what you want to do. And if you really want to work, and if you really want to pay whatever you want to pay, it's just good for you to be, if you're not doing anything positive, you shouldn't be on a weekday having at school the next day on the street, because it's just not safe.
Because it takes a lot of courage to get up and express an opinion that's against the tide, because most of what we've heard is people against it. I give you a lot of credit for standing up for your peers and expressing a different opinion. And I think you got a good future that you're willing to do that. But there's so many kids who have no place to go if we, that's one of the concerns about enforcing a curfew, because it sounds like you come from a home where people care where you are, and you've been brought up to feel like you should be home on a weekday night doing something constructive. But there's obviously a lot of kids who don't feel that way. So what do you think we would do with those kids?
Constructive things, yes. But if you don't find the love or whatever you want to do in your house, go to a friend's house. Or go to somebody in a house inside and do whatever you want to do inside. Why be outside and risk your life at 11:30 at night? Why risk it? Why be outside and just be with your head and with your eyes just rolling everywhere just to be precautious, or just to be careful that nobody passes by and shoots you or looks for problem or looks for trouble? I just think that if you're going to be outside, just be like in somebody's house, or but not, in a weekday you shouldn't, because you're supposed to be the next day rested to be prepared. It's the same as when you're going to take the SATs. When you're going to take the SATs, you have to go to bed early because you want to be well prepared to take the test. That's how it should be. You should be prepared to go to school the next day, and you shouldn't be tired or sleepy or what time did you get home? 1 o'clock, because it's a weekday. But then again, I don't agree with the weekends, because as I said, we don't have enough things to do in the community. So in weekends, we just take advantage of these days to do what we want to do.
Any other comments?
Sarah, I feel very proud of you that you took a stand and you're very articulated in your presentation. I wanted to just give you a little description in your area. What do you see kids your age doing? I wanted to hear from you. Do you see kids out after 10? Do you think? Because I've seen you as a leader in the neighborhood and doing things for yourself, like working and getting involved. But I wanted to ask you, when you talk to friends, and what are they saying?
Robbing a car. The other day, it was yesterday, I was talking to a teenager that is younger than me, and he was telling me that they were looking for him because he had stolen a car. I mean, I'm like, you have to be careful. You can't be doing wrong things, but if you do the wrong things, you're gonna have to pay for what you did. And right now, he doesn't want to commit to what he did. He doesn't want to face the problem, and now he just wants to run away. And now, yesterday he was in the porch, and he's like, oh my God, and there was every car that would pass by, he would hide. Like, if they do the wrong thing, they have to commit, and they have to do what they're responsible for. I see teenagers, I see girls 11 years old walking around the street. I see every day, I see this girl, she's like 10, with a little girl and she's like 2. And it's not even her sister or nothing, I think it's her neighbor or something like that. And it's not safe, because why would you let your child of 2 years old with a 10-year-old, she's not even capable to cross her street by herself probably. And really, I do see a lot of selling drugs, I do see a lot of this negative things, but if you're not doing anything positive, why be in the streets and doing more negative things instead of being in your house doing something productive?
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.